Hey everybody, Andrew the Moo is here, back again with being more of a moo cow. I can grab that right there. It's with Crawdad Jimmy's, and in the last episode we got Crawdad Jimmy some onions. Onions. Ow. Yeah, just headbutt that. That's a great idea, Moo. Oh! I'm asking for death doing stuff like that. I need to be careful. So, from the onions, we need to be able to gather some... Yeah, give me a moment. Let me remember where I need to head. I don't think we headed there. If so, we can turn around. But we went to Jean Lafitte's ship. There we go, earth, water, and wood. And from Jean Lafitte's ship, we ended up getting onions.
Something smells like sausage. I hope it's sausage.
We grabbed some onions from Jean Lafitte's ship. And now with this level, we're going to have a fun time. And by a fun time, I mean you're going to pretty much wonder, you know, you're going to wonder about this game a little bit, because this level is a little long. Your jumping skills shall be put to the test. But I mean, honestly, it's not that difficult. You just got to be careful about how you jump is basically the gist of it. There we go. See, you just like it. Ah! Like I said, you got to use those skills that talked about, those jumping skills. There's an elevator here that you cannot use yet. This is where your jumping skills are going to come into play. If you can jump, awesome. If you can't, you're going to suffer. And I mean suffer good. I know I don't have to do what I just did, but I wanted to. And we swing, and there we go. So I can go that way, or I can walk up here. Either way will work. I like going this way, simply because of the fact that it's pretty needful at this moment. Trust me. And whoa! All right. Yeah. Okay. Ow! Die. Okay. So now I need to be able to jump and slowly jump over and land. And land. Oh!
I smell tacos.
Ah! Things I did not know, that if you messed that jump up and you slid down. I didn't realize that you could slide. I had not slid before while doing this. That's kind of dumb. That kind of irks the living snot out of me. I'm going to be honest with you. It kind of irks me. I slid down and then died because I slid. It's not fair, not fun, not right. What happens if I go this way? I don't think I've gone this way before. I'm just going to ignore the little crab cake. And anything over here of interest? Can I actually miss the area that I thought about going through just then? Can I? Can I actually miss that? No, I'm not going to make that jump. I'm not going to make that jump. So, yeah. So what I need to do is I need to go back up the tree. I had no clue you could slide off like that. That was not fun whatsoever. I may end up actually just editing from this point forward and get to the oil drum. Alright, let's try this again. and see if we can do this jump without sliding off. I had no idea you could slide off of the oil drums like that. That's the first time that has ever happened to me before. Alrighty. You just walk around the edges like so. And you can jump in there or jump over there if you want, take on the two alligators. I don't quite see why you'd want to do that, because you don't have to if you don't want to or don't need to. But what I would recommend doing is come back here and... there we go. And land here. Pitchfork follies. Let's jump up on top of this, and we're going to need it, because we're about to jump up to this and make our way across. Easy enough. And drop down. Come on. Oh, no. Ooh. Okay, I forgot those things move around. I had really forgotten that. I will say one thing I do like about this level is the music that plays with it. It's so relaxing. And I'm going to be honest with you, it comes as kind of a surprise to me. I don't think I go that way. Although there is the life that I lost that's over there. And so for that, I will go over this way. Whew. By the way, I'm trying my best to edit it out if I can. I'm trying to do it, you know, with my mouth shut. But within the past year, I've been diagnosed with actually IBS. And IBS is a fun little disease, and some of you may immediately be thinking like that I, you know, just kind of poop a lot. And that the poop is extraordinarily wet, which is not always the case with IBS. IBS, when you're my age, which I'm still considered young by a lot of doctors. Yeah, dead monster smell. That I should not be, or that we usually end up as far as a lot of poop inside of us. And I know that sounds really weird the way that came out. Like, lots of poop inside of us, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of poop. So just the way I said that just kind of makes it sound weird. A lot of poop. But usually young people end up very constipated with their IBS. So that's fun in and out of itself more often than not. There's something in the urinal. It is a voodoo power. So I'm going to go ahead and, like, kill these guys. And we got the time. We have the ability. We're going to go and we're going to try to get that voodoo power. So the way you get the voodoo power is you got to go over this way. Now, I'll tell you a little bit more about IBS in just a moment. IBS is something has happened with kind of my nervous system, and my body is absorbing way too much water. So even if I drink a ton of water, yeah, we want to try to get that because there's a time limit there. So no matter how much water I drink, I end up absorbing way too much water into my system, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, except when it comes time for... I am not going to make that, am I? That is going to shut before I get the chance to get... No, I'm just going to make it good. No! What? Forget it. Just whatever. You see how you need to do it. Just... Why are you out of this video game? Anyway. So what happens is... Oh, my wife is watching me at the moment. What are you doing? Did you just walk in here or something?
I've been here for a good minute.
You've been in here for a good minute, okay.
I tried to get into your perspective where you see me and not be afraid.
Okay, I didn't know. So anyway... I've been thrown off what I was saying because of my wife. She has ruined my concentration.
Give me more of those.
Not that I really had a whole lot of concentration in the first place. I was actually talking about, like, I was talking about my gut problems, which, like, seems like something an old person would do, to be honest with you. And as I do that sort of thing, I'm like, I'm not that old. I'm not that old, am I? Ah! You can grab that and slowly float down. Slowly float over. But anyway, my body absorbs more water than it should, and because of that, it makes problems. So one of the byproducts of that is the fact that I end up with a lot of air, we shall say. And I try my best not to just be mean and just overtly, like, burp out loud. It's kind of hard not to do sometimes. So, and even then, I try my best if I can to do some editing, like if it's loud or something, to do editing so it's not just, like, completely in your ears. Extra life. Gaining the extra lives that we had lost from the opera statue boss fight from the graveyard. But if you end up hearing, like, the sound of, like, a very well concealed one in the microphone, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. It's just the way my stomach and everything else is at the moment. So there's an explanation. Things you didn't want to know explained to you by the moo. Alright, having said all that, we make it here. And we make it to a switch, which activates the elevator in case we need to go back through this section. Once we do that, we need to head back over here. And we need to get our little mud skimmer, I can't really think what this is called at the, whoa! What it's called at the moment, so. Actually, no, we don't need that just yet. I did this too early. There's another switch that needs to be flipped. And that just dawned on me. Which is fine. I flipped the important switch, and can I make it in time? No, I cannot. Which is fine. I have to wait for it to drop down and come back up. So there should be something else. I think another switch to... There we go. That's the other switch to flip. And that's going to open the gate. Yes. So, like, in the process of this year, I've actually been diagnosed with a heart issue, even though it's very mild, where I thought I had anxiety. I actually have something called atrial tachycardia, which is fun. It just sends my heart into palpitations all of a sudden, but it's so mild that I have medication for it, but I don't have to take it every day. But as I get older, it'll get worse and probably die of heart attack, something of that nature. I really should just end the episode here like, bye guys! Just end it on a downer, but I won't. See these red buttons right here? I'm staring at it at the moment just to show you. Flip that switch, you'll see that goes down, and you'll want to go through. Once you go through, it stays up, because it's timed. And once again, you'll want to do this over here. Hit that switch, and it's going to drop down. You'll... No! Stupid barrels. So, like, that's the problem of this stage, is you got that to deal with. And thankfully it doesn't change after it goes back once. Alright, drop down. Let's speed forward a little bit further. And speed past. You've got to be kidding me. I'm just grateful you don't take damage for doing that sort of thing. Maybe it's because I tensed there for a brief second. I stutter-stepped when I shouldn't have. Speed through here real quick. Speed through this one. And again, you just got to try... I'm not going to make that. I'm not going to make that. There's no way I'm going to make that. You gotta be joking me. It's because I let go of it, isn't it? But the... Alright. Turn around, try this again. Alright. We're doing But still doing good. We're still doing good. We're still making good time. All right, so now that we've done that, we want to go over here and drop there. So I feel like this episode, we basically talked about this level, my inability to jump, my stomach and heart problems, and that's basically it. Awesome episode we got going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Moo's health concerns. I just got through playing an episode, playing like Dora the Explorer, Dora Saves the Mermaids, and that's a discussion for, I think, another time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these guys and like, hey, Mr. Gator, Gator, Gator. By the way, guys, how can you tell an alligator from a crocodile? Whether they see you later or after a while. Ha ha! It looked like they, of course, I understand they doubled over. All right, let's grab some of these. I love the next little section. The next little section is kind of what I refer to as a little area of catharsis. But guys, we're going to watch this in the no, wait, I think we got time. You know what? Because of some editing and things of that nature, I think we got time. We're gonna go through it anyway. The sausage wakes. We're gonna do the sausage wakes.
I hope you're good with machines. The grinder needs to be fed. Every snack you give it will create a single portion of filling.
Oh yeah. So what we're gonna do first is
Grinder.
yeah.
Sausage maker. Assortment of cute animals.
Mm-hmm.
This could get messy.
So what we're doing is we're flipping a variety of switches, and it's what you got to do right now, or right through here, is you're wanting to just flip all the switches that you come across, and we're gonna go through this just a little bit before we go or finish going through this. All right. Alright, because what we're going to want to do is, you know, as you can tell, Vince put 2 and 2 together just then, and I think my audience is smart enough that we can do the exact same thing. We're going to put 2 and 2 together, and very much understand what's going on. So you just keep flipping these switches as you come across them. And I guarantee you'll find some catharsis in this stage. So what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to start by just coming up here and... it didn't let me do anything. That's no fun. Come here. Come here, beaver. All right. Pick up the beaver and just pick them up, and they're kind enough to just sit still for you. I will credit them there. They'll just sit still and let you do what you need to do. I'm all for that. I am all for that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the ride with our little rat buddy here, and we're gonna go along the conveyor belt and just talk for a few moments. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Look at him. Wow. Do you hear like yay? Like yes. Yes. Little squeaky furry buddies, I am all with you guys. I am straight out with you guys right now. I actually want to go with the little raccoon, because look how adorable this guy is.
It hurts.
Now you're fine.
Ooh, my organs.
You're good, man. You're good. You're fine. Everything's good. Everything's great. That's great. So now once you've done that, it takes 3 to make a serving. You need 3 servings. So just take the rest and start piling them back up. That's all you've got to do at this point. There are no enemies in this area. There's zombie dust that you'll want to grab afterwards, but that is it. And alright, so let's speed right along. And I'm actually going to start grabbing some zombie dust at this point, because I feel like that's what we need to do, is be grabbing zombie dust right now. Because these guys are going to start dying. They're going to start bringing us sausage and things of that nature. Zombie dust is going to be helpful to us because we're really close to having that extra bit of health that we need. So I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Just keep bringing me health, guys. More about sausage would I learn. Sorry.
The pain is unbelievable.
Yes! Die, my little minion. So I think in just a moment I should have the sauces that I need. There we go. We have a sausage, ladies and gentlemen. And the sausage should be delivered to us right here. Should be delivered to us right here. Probably not because of the fact of this. So flip this switch and the sausage will hopefully drop down. I hope I did not make a mistake just then. Did I just drop my sausage? Did I just drop my sausage? I think I made a faux pas. I forgot to flip a switch. Meaning I have to do this all over again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to redo this whole stupid stinking thing. Because I messed up. This is my fault. I'm willing to admit my errors. Chalk it up. Moo actually says that he's wrong. Doesn't happen often, but usually when it does, it happens for good reason. Alright, let's kill these little jokers again, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Fine work. I tell you though, I sure am looking forward to the crawdad you're gonna bring me.